Old School is back. It's here. So, this is a viewer's request. The ZPB Studios 9551 replied to one of my previous videos and said, "Hey Mike, do you think you could play Call of Duty Finest Hour one day?" So, here we go. We're playing it now. PS2 version. Upscaling via PTSX2 to 1080p. And I don't know if I've played this before, guys. You'll have to bear with me. I think I have. I do have some reviews open, like we always have on Old School. So we'll get to them at some point in the video. But any regulars to the channel will know that I love a good single-player first-person shooter campaign. And, yeah, I really enjoyed Call of Duty in general, I did, around this era. So this was also available on the GameCube and the original Xbox. I hate that we always have to say the original Xbox. I mean, I kind of don't have to say it, because if I just said Xbox, you'd all know what I meant. But Microsoft's marketing, or rather the branding for Xbox, Xbox One, Xbox Series S and X, just dreadful. Xbox and Xbox 360 was fantastic. Everyone knew what the Xbox 360 is. Or is. But then it just gets silly. Like, they should have just called... I'm going way off subject here, I know. But yeah, why couldn't they have just called the Xbox One? Let's think of some cool names, guys. I'll get back to Call of Duty, but yeah. That just irks me. With the PlayStation, you know what you're getting. PS2, PS3, PS4. I mean, it just works. Anyway, we got to follow Sergeant Puskov. Yes, we do. I've definitely played this. I remember this well. Now, don't get this mixed up, guys. Don't you dare get this mixed up. You guys do what you want, but yeah. Don't, because I originally thought when I first saw that cutscene, this was the game where you invade the beach of Normandy at the beginning, which is obviously an infamous battle. A lot of good people lost their lives in that battle in World War II. But I think that's a different Call of Duty game to this, or might be a Medal of Honor game, in fact. Or Castle Wolfenstein, even. Might be all of them. Return to Castle Wolfenstein, the first ever game I played online, guys, on the original Xbox. Anyway, Sergeant Puskov and I are just chilling. Well, we're not really chilling, because you can't really chill in this situation, can you? It looks okay on PS2. This looks okay. I've seen better. I mean, the Call of Duty games obviously are very grainy, very dark. Or rather, a lot of grey is used, greys and blacks, to give you or capture the essence of war. So everything's a bit dull and almost monochrome here. So you can't blame the game for that. I mean, war, I assume, was bleak. Well, of course it was. That's Mike's hot take of the day. War was bleak. Anyway, what's this game like? Well, let's get into it, because I haven't even got a gun. It's like, I've got to follow this dude around with no gun. This is the thing with gaming sometimes. All of this stuff you got to do at the beginning of a game, I'm just like, oh, just tell me what I got to do. Give me my gun, and let me get on with it, you know? I enjoy linear games, but not when it's this linear. Because this is just... I'm just following someone. I mean, they could have had this as the cutscene. Just have me following Sergeant Puskov for a bit. In a cutscene. Exchanging dialogue. And then, boom, here we go, play. You know? Oh, I'm a moany old git today, and I... Should we rebrand this channel and call it the Moany Old Gits? Because Dave could be a moany old git. I love Dave. And that's why we get on, because we're both moany old gits. Anyway. What? Look at my energy. It's flying down. All this gunfire is giving me a headache as well. I'm going to have to turn this down a bit. Right, whilst I'm doing this, because there's no combat by the looks of things, shall I look at some reviews? Let's see if I can do this. So, the place to play this was here, the PS2. Apparently, GameCube and Xbox, original Xbox, were okay. They were okay versions. This was... basically, this was enjoyed. This was enjoyed. This was enjoyed by many, enjoyed by one and all. Yeah, so people like this game on PS2, not so much on GameCube and Xbox, original Xbox. I'll stop with that really rubbish joke now. So with all that being said, this scored 8 out of 10 at EGM, Electronic Gaming Monthly. We love that site here at the channel. We must mention it on Old School every time, as I am actually playing here, so it's typical as I get to the reviews, and now I've got to shoot stuff and avoid bullets. Is that Joseph Stalin, that poster? I think it is. I'm not that clued up with Russian history or Soviet history and that kind of thing, but I'm assuming it is. Anyway, GameSpot gave this a 6.7 out of 10 on all the systems. They thought it was okay, you know, middling, very, very average. But IGN quite liked it. They give it a 7.3 out of 10. The main complaint was this game didn't really know whether it wanted to be serious or over the top. It's like a mixture of two. So yeah, there was a bit of the style choice wasn't the right style choice, basically. They didn't do one or the other particularly well, which is important when you're playing a war shooter. I mean, if you're going to have it over the top, have it over the top. Don't have, like, serious bits and then over the topness. I've just invented a word or a phrase there. I'm quite proud of myself. Anyway, I've died. Just because I'm looking at reviews. And that's my excuse. But I quite like this. The gunplay is satisfying, I will say. I'm not the biggest fan of war shooters anymore. I prefer, if I'm going to play a single player shooter, I prefer something like Half-Life. Yes, I'm biased. I'm a big Half-Life 2 fanboy. It's my favourite video game of all time. But I prefer something with a silent protagonist. I mean, yeah, we've got the silent protagonist here because I haven't heard my guy speak. But something with a bit of mystery. And sometimes these games... I mean, I loved war games when I was a kid. Or when I was a younger man. But I've kind of... I don't want to say growing out of them. That's not the right thing to say. But I've fallen off of them a bit. I think it's too close to home. Not that I've got war in my house or anything like that, but with the conflict in Ukraine at the moment and just the general state of the world, this isn't escapism to me. It's all very, like I say, it's too close to home, close to all of our homes, if that makes sense. But anyway, but this is good. That's Call of Duty's go. I like this. This is cool. I think I rented this game, you know. Because when this was released, I remember I lived with a dude who also had a PS2, and we would rent games from Blockbuster. Oh, they were good times, weren't they? And I rented this, and he rented a GTA game, which I don't remember which. Vice City, maybe? I don't know. And, yeah, I played a bit of this. I never got far. I think I fell off. I had to take the game back before I got the fine. How long did we get it with Blockbuster? I can't remember. Was it 2 nights for the game, same as the VHS? Or was it a bit longer? I don't remember. I always remember renting Halo 2 as well on the original Xbox. Right, I said I'd stop. But yeah, I remember renting that and have it for ages. Might still have it, actually. I'm only kidding, Blockbuster, if you're watching. There is still one Blockbuster store, guys. It is in... I say one, there's a few, isn't there, in America. I think there's one in... Is it Alaska? As a major aside. This is what old school's about. Kicking back, talking about old school stuff, memories. Why is Sergeant Puskov red? Or why is his text above his head red now? It was green earlier. Does that mean he's under attack? The atmosphere and the whole ambience is really good. It's done really well. Yeah, I like this game. It's cool. It's a good request. I like the more obscure Call of Duty titles, if you could call this more obscure. I'm sure many of you watch and played this and know all about this, but I always forget about this game for whatever reason. Yeah, he's still red, old Sergeant Puskov. But we'll keep following him, because obviously I can see on the bottom left there on my radar, or my compass I should say, the objective is this way, so I'm obviously supposed to keep following Sergeant Puskov. Gunplay is good though, guys, in this. I like it. Reminds me a little bit, or rather Battlefield 1 reminds me a little bit of this. I loved Battlefield 1. Played a lot of that on Xbox One, and loved it online. Just, it was so much fun, that game. I wonder if the servers on that are still busy, because I didn't like Battlefield 5. I thought it was dross. It was really boring. Dross is strong, but I thought it was quite boring. Okay. A game I do want to feature at some point as well on Old School is Battlefield Hardline, if I haven't already. I don't think I have. I think it's on Game Pass for PC, so I could download that. I like that game, Battlefield Hardline. I think that's underrated. It's a cool-ass game, playing as that cop. I never did finish that game. I need to go back and play it. Anyway, let's see what's up next. Oh, PS2 load-in times. Who misses them? Put your hands up. I mean, who would miss a load-in time? It's a weird thing to miss. It's like I'm trying a diet because yeah, I'm a BFG. I'm a big fat git. And I need to lose weight, guys, basically. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Well, I do. I'll get there. But, like, yes, I'll miss cake. You know? I'll miss chocolate. I won't miss load-in times. No one misses load-in times. No one. Anyway. Right, come on, Puskov. Oh, have I got to open the door? Oh, come on, Mike. That's because I'm getting sidetracked talking about missing load-in times. The PS2 goes without saying, doesn't it? But what a console. I mean, the library of games is ridiculous. I don't think I appreciated the PS2 back in the day as much as I should have. It was my... I've talked about this on the channel before, but if you are new to these videos, oh, he's floating. It was a PES console for me. It was a PES machine. All I played was PES 3 and PES 5. And... oh no, PES 5 I played on original Xbox. A drinking game for you guys. Every time I say original Xbox, take a shot. Take a shot of something, yeah, a soft drink though if you don't drink alcohol. I don't drink alcohol, so for me it'd be a shot of Coke Zero. Drink responsibly. Disclaimer, disclaimer. What was I saying? I gotta leave the Coke Zero alone, I think. I've already had 2 cans. It's only 7 AM. Joking, joking. Yeah. My PS2 was a PES machine, basically. Which is fine. But a lot of PES 3, PES 4 on there. And Splinter Cell. That's all I played. And with hindsight, I wish I had checked out or played more games on there. Yes, I played a bit of GTA. I never used to finish GTA games on the PS2 for whatever reason. I just used to mess around on them. Anyway. Oh no! Is that... Peskov's died. Who's this? Oh, I remember this. I remember this. Oh, this is bringing back some memories. So yeah, I was mentioning him earlier, but my flatmate at the time, we used to watch each other play this all the time. Now we've met Tanya Pavolona, I definitely know, or I remember that I've played this game. Yeah. Okay. That's right, the pillboxes. Okay. Oh, it's too sad about my sergeant. Right, I've got to clear the left pillbox. Can I do it from here? I'm pretty sure I got to run up the hill, haven't I, to do it? But let's see. Let's see if I can cheese this. Well, they're not shooting. Have I killed them all in there? Must have. Oh, I don't know. Where do I go then? Let's go on foot. Otherwise, you guys could just be like, Mike, it's boring just watching you on a turret. Go and join your troops. Go and help your troops. Okay. Right, no, I don't need to use health yet. I've got a nice full bar of green energy. But it's so dull and grey. And yes, I mean, I've already said this, but that's how war would have been. It's going to be hard making a thumbnail out of this, guys. I'm going to have to add lots of saturation and exposure to it in Photoshop. Because... yeah. Just because. Okay. I like that system in Call of Duty. I don't know if Call of Duty was the first game to start it or to try it. But in regards to that energy system where you just get a couple of seconds to get out of there if you're getting hit. I like that. It just worked. I mean, I know in this we have got the health bar, but I like the Call of Duty games where you didn't. I don't know why I liked it, I just did. I just did, I'm crazy like that. I'm a crazy guy at times. Okay. Right, I don't want to die. Obviously. Yes, I know I got to clear the left pillbox. Okay. Oh. Come on, let's just get up the hill. Uh-oh. Right, forget about him. I'm just gone. I'm gone. I think visually at times this looks really nice. I like the distance there. And there, the buildings in the distance, I should say. That looks cool with all the smoke and all the greyness. It's very gritty. It's done well. Right. Where now? It's saying this way on my compass, but I'm not... I don't know if I trust that compass. I think I'm on top of the pillbox. I need to... yeah. Let's have a look. Oh, it's telling me to clear right pillbox now. Make up your mind. Or is that because this is done? Oh, I don't know. There's someone in there. Hello. Okay. Oh, music's fantastic. It sounds almost Lucasfilm-esque, the music score. I'm trying to think of the guy's name who did all the music for the Star Wars movies, but I can't remember because you know what my memory's like. Right, here we go. We are cooking now. Look at this. Uh-oh. Yeah, I like this rifle. I also like the is it MP40, the machine gun? But it runs out of ammo really quick. Right. Come on, let's sort out this right pillbox, because the game's going to keep nagging me, isn't it? I miss this, though. I miss Call of Duty being like this. I can't stand, guys. I loathe it, in fact. And I know loathe is a strong word, but I loathe modern day, modern warfare, or whatever it is they call the game now, with just your microtransactions and pink guns and, or whatever colour guns. It doesn't matter if it's pink. But just how ridiculous it all looks when you see the other players in a lobby and they're wearing, like, I don't know, Spider-Man outfits. And it's just really... I don't know why gaming had to go that way. Because that doesn't appeal to all the younger gamers. I know it doesn't. I've got nieces and nephews, and I know that they don't want all that. Oh... It's like Modern Warfare is trying to be Fortnite. And Fortnite is fine. It's actually a decent game these days. I quite like it. I don't play it. It's not for me. But I could see why people enjoy it. But you don't need Modern Warfare being like Fortnite. If I want to play Fortnite, I'll download and play Fortnite. It's free. I don't want more Fortnite in my Modern Warfare. I don't need silly attachments for guns which are glowing green. Like, what is that? It kind of ridicules or cheapens the idea of going to war for me. Again, war is obviously very serious. Lots and lots of innocent people lose lives. It doesn't sit right with me, a developer making light of that. Oh, I'm going to war with my luminous green gun and a Spider-Man mask. Like, really? Right, I'm on my high horse. I'm on my soapbox. I'm going to step down from there. Anyway, this is Call of Duty. Whatever it is called. Finest hour. Thank you, Wikipedia. Oh, thank you for this second monitor as well, because I don't know what I'd do without it with my memory. Anyway, yeah, I like it, guys. Let me know what you think of this game. Did you play a lot of this back in the day? And tell me what system you played on. And look out for more content coming to the channel. ZPB Studios, big shout out to you. Thank you for the request, my friend. And like I say, guys, look out for more content coming to the channel. We've got loads and loads and loads and loads of stuff planned. I'm off to play a bit more of this. Take care.